Hey everyone, this is John from Rad Relics, and today we're going to be talking about doing promoted listings on eBay. eBay for Business just put out a little thing on their site talking about doing some promoted listings so that you can get all of that money's coming into your account. But what is the real cost of doing promoted listings? I mean, you're going to already be paying 12 to 15% in seller fees, so the bad thing is that once you're paying that, you got to pay another anywhere between 2 to 25% on top of that. So you could be paying upwards of 40% of your income to eBay to be able to promote your listings. And is that really worth it? Like, is there any benefit? I don't know. I can tell you that promoted listings on eBay are a paid advertising feature that can help sellers increase visibility and sales for their items. Some potential benefits of using promoted listings, they include increased visibility. Promoted listings appear at the top of the search results and category pages, which can make them more likely to be seen by potential buyers, and that's a huge benefit. Increased sales by increasing visibility. Promoted listings may also increase sales for the items that are being advertised, which will definitely help you over your competition that is not promoting. Target advertising. Sellers can choose which items to promote and target specific audiences based on factors such as location and search keywords, and you can do that yourself by using promoting your items through Google if you have some multi-quantity listings. Cost-effective promoted listings can be a cost-effective way to increase sales, as sellers only pay when an item is sold as a result of the promotion. So if you're promoting your listings, you're not paying unless the item sells, and that's the only way I'm going to promote my items personally, is I'm not going to pay to play and not be able to actually step foot on the field. Measurable results. eBay provides detailed performance metrics for promoted listings, which allow sellers to track their success of the campaigns and make adjustments as needed. So yeah, you definitely get a lot of information from eBay. There's all kinds of charts and stuff that you can look at, and I can definitely tell you that once you start your promoted listings, you will see a massive inflow of traffic. But does that traffic equal more sales? From what I've seen, it kind of does. It does. Like, I can't say it don't, but it's definitely, I think it's worth it. And I will be honest with you, I promote my sales. What I like to do is to list my items and either have them listed for 30 or 60 days. And after that time period, I go in and I search out those items, and then I promote everything that has been listed prior in that 60-day period. And to me, that works out really good, because I find that when I list an item, that those items typically sell really quick. If it's a good item, if it's an item that if I bought well, it's going to sell well, and I don't have to promote. I was seeing that I was promoting 100% across the board, even on the new items that I was listing, and I'm like, why? Because eBay is going to push your new items a lot more than they would push an item say it's been listed on the platform for 6 months. And to me, so I seen a lot of these items still selling even after I stopped promoting for the first 30 to 60 days. Now, don't get me wrong, I am kind of a fanboy of the promoted listing aspect on eBay, but there are some downsides. Promoted listings on eBay can be a valuable tool for sellers to increase visibility and sales for their items for sure, but there are also some potential downsides to consider, some negatives of using promoted listings, we'll call it. The cost would be one of them. While promoted listings can be cost effective, they do require an investment. If the campaign doesn't convert well, it can lead to loss of investment. Like if you're doing a pay-per-click campaign ad or something like that, you could definitely see a loss of investment there. Limited reach. Not all buyers will see the promoted listing, and they will only be shown to a select audience based on targeting criteria such as location and keyword, and that's all up to eBay. There's no guarantee of sales. Even if an item is promoted, there is no guarantee that it's going to sell, people. You can have the item promoted at 25%, but if it's not an item that's got a good sell-through rate, or if it's garbage, it's just not going to sell. But I guess you're really at no loss if you promote and it doesn't sell. Limited control over targeting. While sellers can select certain targeted criteria, they may not have complete control over who sees your promoted listing. Like if you want to target a certain area, like you don't really have the ability to like target a certain demographic with the way that eBay has it set up currently. Another thing that you have to think about is potential for increased competition. As more sellers use promoted listings, the competition for visibility and sales may increase, making it more difficult to stand out from other sellers. Another thing that you have to think about is the potential for increased competition. As more sellers use promoted listings, the competition for visibility and sales may increase, making it more difficult to stand out from other sellers. And I've seen that a lot. Also, something you have to see is that as it becomes more popular, those goes from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 12, whatever percent that people are willing to give away. It's absolutely insane the amount of money, of profit that people are willing to give to eBay for promoting their listings. And I honestly don't think that I don't promote anything over 5%. One final thing to consider is the dependence on eBay's algorithm. The success of promoted listings is reliant on eBay's algorithm and the way it is implemented. The algorithm changes, the performance of promoted listings can also change. So as eBay adapts and as their algorithm adapts and evolves, I guess, things can change, and it can change the whole game up. So I think that that's probably a pretty good list of positive and negatives for using it. The rest is going to be up to you. I'm going to tell you that I do not promote items that are brand new. Unless there would just be a ton of unless it was like a new item. I guess for what I sell, I'm a used eBay seller and I sell a little bit of everything. But I could understand, like, if you're selling new merch, if you're selling items that there's a lot of demand for, but you want to be at the top, like maybe being at the top could help you sell like 1,000 more units versus being at the bottom. But I'm selling a lot of one-off stuff, and I think that for most of us that are watching this video, you're one-off sellers, and I think it's really important to just know that promoted listing is a tool to use, but it's not going to be the solution to make sure that you're selling just an absolute ton of stuff on eBay. I guess my final thought is that it's important to make sure that you're buying really good stuff that has a high sell-through rate. You definitely want to go out and just buy everything that's available to you. And a lot of people I see that have 20, 30, 40,000 items listed on eBay are people that sell media, magazines, books, and just stuff that just is kind of crummy. It's not my thing. I do have some of it listed, but I try to find the creme de la creme. I try to find the good stuff that I can list on eBay and that I can sell and make money on it. I definitely don't want that to be my wheelhouse. I don't want it to be every product that I sell. And I think that if you stay away from that mindset, the more items that you have listed, the more money that you're going to make, because I can tell you that the person in the article that sparked this interest in myself, that they are a media seller. They sell magazines, books, they sell some toys and stuff like that. But I can tell you, I have right at 2,900 items listed on eBay. And I can tell you that I get about an average of 90 to 100 feedback a month. You can go check. And this seller was getting about 120 feedback in the past 30 days. So they have 45,000 items listed. I have 3,000 items listed, and I am selling just as much as they are. So it does no good to promote items that are not going to sell. You can have 45,000 items listed, and if you're selling junk, if you're selling garbage, you're not going to make the money that you want to make. And I'm not being, I know that sounds bad, but it's just the truth, people, that if you're selling good merchandise, that you're going to be way better off. Find the stuff that has good sell-through ratios, and trust me, you will be happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to go down and hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Learn to become a better reseller and make that money. I'm sitting in the middle of my pop culture shop, and I own my own eBay company. And I've done all of that because of being able to learn this genre of entrepreneurship, and I'm willing to share that, guys, with you, share that information with you, and I don't charge anything for it. So if you would be doing me a favor by going down and hitting that subscribe button. So you guys have a good day, and God bless you.